welcome to another Lewis Art video. I'm down in Taddiport today, which is just down from Great Torrington. I've come down by the River Torridge and I'm thinking about painting that view right there. So I've got to be honest, as beautiful as it is, it terrifies me, the idea of painting that, because it looks incredibly difficult. But I'm thinking I'm going to have a go at it, and who knows what it'll turn out like. There's lots and lots of elements here that I'm probably going to kind of reduce down to simplify it. I'm out in the evening for a change rather than the morning, and I just thought to myself, I've got an hour and a half, let's get out there before the football's on, nice distraction, and get a painting in ready to release my video out on the Thursday. So the plan is to kind of get the easel set up and get going with this as quickly as possible, but I am going to have a go at sketching it out first, so let's crack on with that. So I'm not quite sure how my viewfinder got quite so trash, but I'm looking at something in there, I think, with a bit of blue, a bit of reflection, a bit of green, and then the bridge as well. So I'll take a photo of that and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so I'm trying to get as much of the water in as possible, as well as the sky, and also what I've done is I've slightly offset it to the right, and I'm going to feed everything in to a center point here, and I'm going to put myself weirdly on the bridge as a little red dot of coatness there. That's going to be like the central focal point that it's going to kind of draw into, so everything's going to lead back into that center point. I'm rubbing it out, and that's going to be the plan here today. So it's quite a challenge in the time that I've got, so I'm going to go fairly big clean brush strokes and just see what it comes out like. This could be an absolute potential nightmare of a mess, but it's not going to turn out to be quite as ugly as the building that is right behind me. Let's take a look. I'm pretty sure that would be the old dairy there, the factory where all the milk would come into, and then everything was distributed out from there. There's a couple of people right up the very top there. I don't know if I can get that on my camera, but that's incredible. They are so high up there. God knows what they're doing up there. I mean, that building is as derelict as they come, but there you go. Right, so anyway, back to the painting. You see that? There's a couple of holes, really dangerous little ankle breakers there. That's a couple of times I've nearly fallen in it. That was close. Right, let's try that again. Whoops. Okay, so sketch is done. Now it's time to get out the easel. The canvas that I'm using today is an Arteza 8" by 10" canvas panel, 100% cotton, 8" primed, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. So obviously on a time limit, speed is of the essence, and I just can't even get into this plastic. There we go, I've finally done it. Hurrah! Landscape. So in the back today, I've got my bin bag, which I'm clipping on so that I can take all my rubbish home and away with me. I've got my paint thinner pot, my brush cleaner, and my pot pot for my brushes. I'll just clip onto the side here. Okay, let's have a look at the paints. So I have got quite a lot of paints out here. I've got titanium white, I've got cobalt blue, I've got ultramarine blue, and I've also got a new cerulean blue, which I'm still searching for that punchy sky, and I'm going to try this one. This one's actually an alkylid one, so it will dry faster. That said, I also have some liquid on the side. So then we've got some yellow ochre, some cadmium lemon, some cadmium yellow deep hue, some burnt sienna, some cadmium red, some alizarin crimson, and then over here I've got a little bit of sap green, a yellow green, and also some viridian hue. So I've got a bit of a mixture here today, and I'm going to sort of get out there with all of it. So just to begin with, I'm actually going to mix in I'm actually going to just mix it in, and I'm going to use a little bit of liquid as well as the ultramarine blue and the red, the alizarin crimson. And I'm going to go with, because it's quite a tight picture on a small canvas, I'm just going to go and pen it in to mark it in to start with a number 2 brush, so quite a small brush, but just to make sure that I get it all in. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what I've done is, obviously there it all is with the bridge hidden behind the bush there. I've kind of moved that slightly. So the central focus is all coming into this sort of area around here now. Everything is going to be pointing into that direction. Yeah, so that's the plan. And I've sort of blackened it in. Now I'm just going to squint at it a bit, try and work out a few more darks. And then I'm going to think about adding some colour. Yep, let's do it. Okay, so now I'm going to head in with a little bit more of the alizarin crimson and ultramarine blue, and just start to adding, to start with just adding in the burnt sienna, just start to find those darker patches of brown in the picture before I then find those darker patches of green, and so on and so on, and then we'll try and build it up. Let's go. Okay, so that's pushing the darks in. I guess next step is possibly to think about the reflection, the water, the darks in the water, maybe a little bit as well, just to keep adding into that. Let's try it. Okay, so once again just building it up here, bit of the lighter greens going in, and then it's about, I guess, still trying to get that water now to be water. This could be fun. So So I guess what I need to do is downstrokes and then add lighter cross strokes later on. So I'm building in, it's going okay. I'm going to try and get the bridge marked in now, I think, before I then try and punch a bit of sky in. This will, the bridge colour tone will impact the reflection down here, and then I've got to get the, hello mate, then I've got to get the skyline in there and then reflect that across the water in here somehow. So that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so here we are so far. I'm going to stop and have a coffee and look at it for a bit and then decide what to do next. That is depending on whether or not it doesn't rain on me whilst I'm here. So time for a coffee. Cheers. So the lights go in. I need to kind of just try and get this finished up. So I'm going to put in the cloud and the sky, and then we'll just kind of look at it and then see what is left to do. If there's time, I'll put some white in across the bottom of the water there that I can see, and then we'll see where we are. There's gnats all over the place now, so it's getting pretty unpleasant around here. Okay, so I'm out of time. I'm going to leave that there. It's quite enjoyable today, but I've run out of time now. So yeah, it's pretty much just pack up and head off back to watch the football. So hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this or any of my other videos, there are a number of ways you can support me in the future. Like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And now you can even donate on my Buy Me a Coffee page. As you can see from my new videos, I love coffee. But your donation will do more than just keep me full of caffeine. Every donation will go straight into buying new art materials for future projects, so your help will be truly appreciated. It's easy to use. Simply follow the link and you can donate as little as £2 to help out. Feel free to leave a comment, and there's even a link to my website. Your support really does go a long way to helping me to create more art in the future. Thanks.